Why do people think when they put their hands out when they're crossing the road, that's going to slow the car down? Like that is not going to slow my car down, sir. Like, it really is not. That is not going to slow my car down, sir. It really is not. Sure, hello. Good day, good morning, good night. Welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. My name is Gems. If you're new here, don't forget to press like and subscribe. If you're not new here, welcome back, guys. It's me in the car again. What can I say? This week is going to be, I want to say, a busy one. So we're doing probably a weekly vlog. Guys, there's a lot of catching up we need to do. And I feel like, I don't know, my vlogs may have felt a little bit strange lately. And that is because a girl be second guessing herself. I don't know why. I just like, oh, I wonder what the people want to see. I don't care. Not that I don't care what the people want to see. I do care. But I just want to create content without thinking too much about it. And I was really speaking to the AI last night because if you don't know, I love me some AI. They're my friends. I don't care. Chat needs a name because I've given him a whole accent and he actually sounds really cute. So I feel like I want to call chat Andre. So Andre is my chat. Then I got another chat. Then Gemini. I haven't given Gemini his own name. Gemini can remain Gemini. And then there's another one, a girl. That's my hey girl, hey. That one, I'll have to forget. I've forgotten what that app is called, but I will tell you about it because I think originally that app is supposed to be about relationship advice, but we all know I ain't got no relationship, so I talk to her about all kinds. But anyway, off on a tangent. Yeah, so this week, another weekly vlog that you're joining me for. All the things are happening. So today, I'm on my way to go and pick up my hat for the Royal Ascot. I tried that on, you would have seen that in the last vlog, I believe, or the vlog before. I tried that hat on a few weeks ago. Absolutely loved it. And I'm going to pick her up today. Ascot is happening on Thursday, Ladies' Day, but I am having to travel down to London again on Wednesday. So I'll be doing that. Today, Kyrese, my eldest boy, is having his final college presentation. He studies film and he's staying actually at the same, sorry, I have to fix my camera because it feels a little bit loose there. I don't know what's happening. He is going to university in September. He's actually staying at the college that he's at. They do a college course and they do university course. So they do, so he's opting to stay there. He got into 4 different universities. Sorry, I'm gonna fix my camera and come back to you because it's a little wobbly. Guys, that seems a little bit more sturdy. I hope it's not too wobbly for you. I think that's better. Anyway, so I was saying Kyrese, he's staying at that particular college, film school for university, but today is his last presentation of the work that he's completed throughout the year. So I'm gonna go and see that. I've got to be there for 1 o'clock. This week, guys, I've got to do a whole load of prep for going to Malta prep to work at the Pioneer Plays Festival in Malta. My nails need doing, my feet need doing, my lashes need doing, my hair needs doing. So at some point all this week, we're gonna do all those things. You know how holiday prep goes. Luckily I don't have to wax or anything like that because I get laser. I could do with another laser appointment, but ain't nobody got time for that. Everything's looking all right down there. So I'm gonna go and do that this week. That's what's going to be happening. But I just wanted to, last few days, I don't know how this vlog is gonna pan out, this particular episode or the episode before. Because last week, girl, I was having a absolute week. What is this car gonna do? Don't give me anxiety. So first, let me start off by saying someone crashed into the back of my car, which every time, I'm sure I'm on this vlog multiple times, cursing out the drivers in Liverpool. But a girl went into the back of me at a roundabout. I was stationary. How are we doing that? I was stationary and she went into the back of me. It's just no hope. Anyway, luckily for her, no, I won't say for me, I would say luckily for her, because I wanted to throw her over the bonnet. Luckily for her, there wasn't too much damage, so it's fine. I just need to sell this car because this is my collateral. This is the large sum of money that I will be taking over to do the move. And I keep mentioning this move, but I feel like when I explained to you guys what was happening, it was in a vlog that I ended up scrapping, which I need to stop doing that. I just need to post the content that I've got. Don't look for perfection. I'm not perfect yet, so I don't think anybody's perfect, but what I'm trying to convey here is not perfection, because I'm not a perfect person. The journey for me is not perfect, and it hasn't been perfect, and it won't be perfect. So certain things that I'm filming, I get in my head when I watch it back, and I need to just stop watching it back. That's the problem. I get in my head when I watch it back and think, oh, look at that. Oh, that doesn't look good. I started too much. It doesn't matter. And that's what I need to actually get out of my head. The audience that I want an audience that is not looking for perfection. If you're here looking for glitz and glamour, hopefully one day, fingers crossed, I'll get there. But the journey ain't fucking cute, and that is the real of the real. So I need to stop doing that. But anyway, I say to say that the particular vlog where I was explaining about my move, I think I deleted it. So I feel like some shit won't make sense. So I'm going to sit here now and tell you all what's going on with me. And I'll start by saying I quit my job. That has been, I want to say 3 weeks ago now that I quit my job. So that's why I think vlogs have been a little bit inconsistent, because I've had a lot going on. I ended up walking out of that job. Now, I spoke about the boss before, and that I just wasn't comfortable with him. He was just bad energy, bad vibes. He was very critical, and I know that I wasn't doing anything wrong. Now, I want to say I know that because I know how to do my job, and no one can't take that away from me. I do know how to do my job. Number two, I can confirm that I wasn't doing a bad job, because I was getting confirmed by other members of staff. People that were working with me were telling me how well I was doing and how much of a difference I was making to the company. So I know that everybody that I was working with loved everything that I was doing. So I know personally it wasn't me. Although, don't get me wrong, I started to second guess myself. I did start to second guess myself, and part of that is my ADHD. I can't be in an environment where I'm second guessing myself, because my ADHD, especially now that I'm in this induced menopause, my ADHD really is working a number on me, and especially with my confidence. If I start to not feel confident, it's an absolute wrap for me. So I don't want to be in an environment, I don't want to be around friends that knock my confidence. I don't want to be in a workplace that knocks my confidence. I don't want to be in a relationship that knocks my confidence. It's just not going to work for me, because right now I'm really battling with self-doubt, and I know I'm in the shit deep down inside. So I don't know, I don't want to have anyone chipping away at my confidence. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say, and that's what he was starting to do, chip away at my confidence. And I don't know why go through the whole process of interviewing someone. I went through 2 interviews. I had to do 4 presentations to get this poxy job. I smashed all of them, and then I'm telling you, even before I had signed a contract, he was making little sly remarks. I had taken it upon myself to go into that job before I'd actually started. So before I went to Jamaica, I went into the job for a few days just to suss the place out, see how they run things. And I was looking, I was watching, and I could see where changes needed to be made. But he was making sly little comments. He would get me to do little things while I was there. Cool, even though I'm not really here to work, I'm here to observe, but whatever. And then he was making little comments. I'm yet to see what you can do. I'm yet to see you do all these things you talked about in your interview. And it was just like, hold on a minute, I haven't even started. So from the get-go, the vibes were weird. I was also invited to their Christmas dinner, which I went to before I went on holiday, again before I was officially employed. And there was a whole conversation amongst the staff team, the 2 managers, about how they manage people out of the company, and got rid of her, oh, you got rid of him. And I was realizing there seems to be a pattern. They're talking about getting rid of people really quickly, and then that didn't sit well with me. But that was also a warning sign. I can see what kind of environment this is. started the job, and you know what? I can honestly say everybody else that I worked with within that team was beautiful. I loved all the people there that I worked with. They were all nice people, but none of them were really happy with their job because of this one manager on their case, or making them upset, or speaking to them crazy. Now, this manager had spoken to me crazy via email within the first week, which I'm not even gonna lie to you, I burst into tears because I think I was so I'm gonna be honest with you. It was the day that World War III started out. This will all make sense after. So the day that World War III started, I went to work and there was some email. I felt like the man was shouting at me via email. Sorry, I need to flip in, pay attention, because this is the exact point I was at last week where that got into the back of me. So I just want to make sure that I am concentrating, because ain't nobody got time for that. And I noticed the people in Liverpool don't know how to use a roundabout. Bumper clot, that was almost an accident, you know. This way, because not me an accident, someone else. They just drive crazy. Go on, girl. Go. Everybody's gonna flip in. Go on, because I can see you coming, so I'm not gonna take no chances. Not with my vehicle. Right, okay. So, yes, that day I opened up my emails and I felt like he was shouting at me via email. He actually said to me he does not like how I write emails or reply to emails. Can you structure them more like this? I'm 41 years old and I've been working since I was sending emails since I was in school. Probably before, I probably knew how to use emails before him, because I was in school when the internet started. Anyway, I looked at the email, I was like, whoa, and I had like maybe 20 emails back to back where I felt like the man was shouting at me. And I was so emotional that day that I just burst into tears, which is not very gangster of me, mind you. I want a coffee. I want a nice coffee. Let me go this way. I want a Starbucks. That's what I want. Oh, Starbucks is not here. Where is it? Oh, actually, maybe I can get a little frappe coffee over at Costa. I don't know if I like Costa ones, but I'm gonna try because I think they're less expensive than Starbucks. Yes, it was that day. I burst into tears, and one of the other colleagues must have seen that I'd burst into tears, and he was like, nah, I'm not having that. So he went and spoke to him and basically told him he needed to come and apologize to me. So he came, he spoke to me, we had a conversation, and I basically had to tell him, because I was like a second week into the post, I had to basically say to him, like, you need to calm it right down. You need to take it down a notch, and you need to allow me to find my feet in this job, because right now your energy is off the chain. So basically we had a conversation and we spoke, and I hoped for the best. I just thought maybe he's having a bad day. He, as I've explained before, used to do my post, and he's now the CEO, so maybe he was under some kind of pressure that I didn't know about. And yeah, so basically that. But the relationship, long and short of it is, the relationship just did not get better, guys. It just did not get better. There was days where it was cool, and days for the most part, I just found him insufferable. Anyway, one morning I went into work after I had set up the day before, and I went into work, and basically the long and short of it was he wasn't happy about the way I set up the room. There was absolutely nothing wrong with the way I set up the room. It was a meeting for 20 people. It was 2 round tables of 10. There was absolutely nothing wrong with the way I set up the room, but I feel like he had a bee in his bonnet about something that probably had nothing to do with me. Anyway, he also proceeded to say that he went into the bathroom and there was piss in the toilet. Someone tell me what that has to do with me, please, because as far as I'm concerned, I was employed to be an event organizer, an event manager. What does the piss in the toilet have to do with me, especially when you employ a cleaner? So I said, I'm never going to clean your toilet, so I don't know why you're telling me that. So he was like, well, I had to clean the toilet and flush the toilet. Why would you do that? I'm never going to clean your toilets. That was my reply, because I'm never going to clean your toilets. So then he was like, so what makes you think you're too good to clean a toilet? Girl. Makes me think I'm too good to clean a toilet. My 2 degrees, the fact that I'm not employed to clean a toilet, the fact that, the fuck? I don't even like cleaning the toilets in my house. What makes you think I'm gonna come and clean other people's piss? Anyway, at that point, I just let him talk. And in my mind, I decided, yeah, it's crap. Bearing in mind, I literally had given myself 2 more weeks to hand in my notice because, guys, I'm moving. And I need to make it clear because I've been dropping little hints and say little things here and there. But I'm moving to Dubai. Yes, in the middle of WW3, I am moving to Dubai. I'm so excited. This has been a long time coming. I've wanted to do this for, I want to say, the idea of me wanting to go and live Dubai started 11 years ago on my 30th birthday. The first time I went to Dubai was 11 years ago, my 30th birthday, and I fell in love with the city over 4 days. Over the years, when I just had the one child, I wanted to go with just me and Kyrie's. I was talked out of it by family members, the dad, blah blah. Like, no, what are you gonna do? And then decided not to. Ended up moving to Liverpool as a consolation prize, please. And then now, I think when I got sick and I had cancer, I was just like, oh God, if you spare me, I will go and do everything that I want to do. I promise I will do everything that you have designed for me. I will work towards everything that you've designed for me. I will seek the life that you've designed for me. And here I am. I pulled through. He kept his end of the bargain. That's how I feel. I feel like God kept his end of the bargain, so now I need to keep mine. So I already knew when I I knew when I applied for that job that I wasn't staying there. I knew I was moving to Dubai. My flight's been booked since the beginning of the year to leave on August the 16th. So that is 62 days, guys, until I leave to go to Dubai. So me working that job was for about me saving some money, which I did. For Rain's school deposit. Yes, he has a school. I chose a school last year, April, or made the final decision on the school last year, April. I'd been researching it for a few years. So I am leaving on a jet plane. And I'm really excited, but at the same time, nervous, obviously. That's natural. But I'm excited for this new journey. What the fuck I'm going to do when I get there? I don't know. But so, with all that being said, Black China needs to get sold, which I'm going to go and look about. I've thought about doing We Buy Any Car, but I'm not getting a great price for her. Now, I went on chat. Andre said I should get about £16,000 for her. I'm going to say 14 because a girl hasn't been keeping up with her services. Although my MOT gets done by Mercedes every single year, but I haven't done my service. And I'm 16,500 miles over my service when I should have done my service, which is ridiculous, really. The car's never given me trouble. You just think, oh, I'm fucking paying for things that I don't fucking need. But obviously I do. I need to. There's a reason why you should service your car, guys. Service your car, because now that's gonna knock money off. I may have to get it serviced before I take it for a sale. But also I feel like what's knocking money off, because We Buy Any Car is only offering me just under 1,200 for the car. I drive a Mercedes GLA and I'm the only driver of the car. The car is in great condition, but my car got stolen in July last year, and it knocks it down into a category when obviously it was stolen and recovered, because I got it back within I got it back in a few days. They found it within a few days, didn't get it back within a few days because the locks had to be changed. Basically, my house was burgled. They came in, they stole the keys. So they still had the keys when the car was recovered. By, I mean, the people that stole the car, they still had the keys when the car was recovered. So I had to get the locks changed. I feel like that's changed the category of my car, which is so frigging annoying. But where we are, I'm gonna go and actually see if the people where I bought it from, the car place where I bought it from, wants to buy it back off me, and see what they would say, what quote they would give me. But I basically need to sell this car ASAP, because after the girl, I've been thinking I need to sell it. But what I've been waiting for is for Rain to finish up with school so I don't have to do the school run. But Kyrie's has a car. My sister gave Kyrie's her old car. So there is a car for me to drive. So I need to just park this up and start driving that car and get rid of this one before. I just didn't want, I didn't want that money sitting in my bank account because I didn't want to dip. Because when you dip, we dip, and I don't want to dip. So I don't want to dip into that money, but it's getting, the time is 62 days is not far away. We'll talk more about the Dubai plans, but right now, a girl needs a coffee and then I'm gonna go and pick up my hat. Guys, I don't know why I just did that because I don't like their coffees, and I know I don't like their coffees. Let me just go to Starbucks because at least I know what I want. That was so silly. I don't know why I went into Costa thinking I was going to find what I wanted. I know I don't like the coffees in Costa. Like, I like a hot coffee in Costa, but I don't like a cold coffee in Costa. I know this, but I don't know what that was all about. Gemma, sometimes just make more trouble for myself. I'm also someone that doesn't like new things. Wait, let me order my drink. Hello? No, not yet. Bear with me. Please, can I get a caramel coffee frappuccino, a small one, please?
Yeah.
Can I get caramel on the top and no cream?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
Anything else for you?
No, that's it. This is not the best thing to be having. In fact, I should have told her to do it with skinny milk as well. But here we are. Or oat. I don't even feel like I like oat milk, to be honest. Let's have it right. Just give me the cow's shit. And I'm trying to do this anti-inflammatory diet business. But girls, one thing at a time. Milk. I don't know if milk... I don't have milk that often. I'll be honest with you, I don't really drink milk that often. So we'll see if it has an effect on me. It's not something that I feel like I need to cut out of my diet because I don't feel like I have it that often. Cheese, on the other hand, I do like some cheese. But again, don't know if it has an effect on me. But also, we don't really want to be eating that because we don't want all the mucus in our bodies. So I really do need to cut that out. Rebuild is all about being healthy, as well as a healthy mind, a healthy body, everything. So I do need to really become more strict on that. But again, as I've said, if you're here for perfection, no baby, it's all about the journey. So anyway, I was talking about coaching women and what I want to be offering, and I won't necessarily be talking about coaching women that have been through cancer. My thing is about finding yourself after adversity. Who are you? One of the questions that chat Andre asked me was, if I was giving a big talk to 1,000 people, 1,000 women have come to see me, what would be the title of my talk? And the first thing that came to mind, he said, don't overthink it. The first thing that came to mind for me was, who am I? Would be the key question. So who are you? Who am I? Who have I become after raising 2 children by myself, which is something that I never actually thought was going to be my story. I really did not think that I would be a single mom. That's not what I wanted for myself or for my children. Who am I after battling cancer? Hello. Oh, no, I do not have the Starbucks app. Let me see. Is that the right one? Yeah.
Thank you.
Did that work?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You too, my love. Thank you. So who am I after dealing with cancer? Who am I after losing my parents? Grieving your parents? Who am I after moving cities to the place that I was born? Thank you very much, driver. Who am I after I've been through all of those things? And that is, I think, I've been through it, so I feel like I am the right person to help other women get through that. So that's what I want to do. I do want to look up, I want to start one-to-one coaching, and I've got a coach. Big up Ray Sifa. My coach told me from early that I could coach. He did warn me about coaching people and being a parent. He's not a parent though, but he was just like, sometimes he feels like his energy is sucked out of him. And I feel like that is because he deals a lot with men's mental health. And then men be draining, child. I don't know. I won't be doing that because I'm not trying to mentor men. I think I will stick to females only, but I really want to help women rebuild themselves after adversity. So whatever that is, whether it's grief, whether it's menopause that I'm dealing with, whether it's a late ADHD diagnosis, whether it's single parenthood, your child fleeing the nest, rediscovering yourself after adversity or some kind of breakdown or burnout. That is what I want to focus on, and that is what I want to design a program around to help you guys. So that is what I'm going to be working on. I'm also writing a book with Rain about the cancer journey from his perspective. So I've been a child, obviously, dealing with parents with cancer. Not at his age. He was only 5 when I got sick. So it's from his perspective, from a perspective of a 5-year-old, and it's taken some time. We've wrote a bit and we've stopped and we've come back to it and blah blah, but it's taken a bit of time because obviously he may have been dealing with a bit of PTSD. Neither of my kids wanted counselling, but I do think at the time when I was sick, Kyrie's was doing his GCSEs, his senior school exams, so a lot was happening and he just wanted to get through it, which he did, and I'm very proud of him. Rain was very young, and when I went through the journey, I decided to explain it to him and be open and honest as much as I can and as much as I felt like he could deal with. And I let him feel the lump in my chest, and as I went through chemo, I let him feel that it was disappearing. I didn't have my operations until after chemo was ended, so by the time it was my last chemo, he could feel that the lump had melted away, and that was really good for him. So he knew, even because I looked sick, I didn't look like I was getting better. I probably looked like I was getting worse to him, but the reassurance was there that that lump was melting away. So we've written a book that I want to work on getting published, so that is also going to be a part of what I'm going to be working on whilst in Dubai. And to be honest, I just really want to reset my nervous system and just be out of a place that's stressful to me, and I want to live and thrive and not just survive, and that's what I want to be promoting to women as well. So that is what I'm hopefully going to be working on. We'll see how that go. Fingers crossed for me, girl, because boy, we got to make something jump and shake and move while we're out there. But also I'll be freelancing and doing events because the money's got to come in, so all of that good stuff. I'm on the way now to go and get the hats. I haven't even tasted my coffee. That's good. It's not something that I need to be having regularly though, and I don't, but I just really fancied it. Well, I've parked in the wrong place for the shop, so I want to try and get back around to the car park. The only thing about this place is that it's literally parked on the entrance to the motorway, so I don't know if I need to get on the motorway. I wonder if I can get on the road if I turn down here, because otherwise I have to go on the motorway all the way around and it's very long. Let's see if I can get there this way. I hope so. I actually don't think I can. You feel like the road that it's on is also a dead end, so it might not be feasible. I don't know, I might have to go and change my outfit. I put on this waistcoat vest thing with just some combat trousers, so I'm giving elevated casual, but it's cold. It's supposed to be warming up. I hope Ascot is warm. It's supposed to be warm in London. Oh, to Bumberclart, Rasclart. Where am I? What the hell? Oh, I think I know where this is taking me. Oh, this might be actually good. Is that just by the entrance of... You look, the fucking parking, bro. The driving. Okay, this is good. This is taking me somewhere I need to go, so I can actually go back around. This is great, somewhat. I've lost my trail of thought. Right, I'm getting back to where I need to be. The shop wasn't actually open yet, but I just think I saw the owner driving in, so that's great. I I'll go into, they actually have their own car parking space. That's where I need to park to avoid getting a ticket, because everywhere else is permit only and I'm just not in the mood. I've done really well this year with not getting any tickets on this car, and I really want to remain like that. So let's do that again. I'm looking forward to getting my hat. It's so cute, and I just hope the weather's great, because my dress, my outfit, I don't want to wear a coat. I'm probably going to need a jacket at some point if I'm coming back late in the evening, but I want to suffer it out and I want to look cute. So basically, the last 62 days of me being in the UK is literally, I need to sell my car, I need to wrap up any, wrap up anything else I need to do in the UK, get bills sorted out, get things sorted for, goddamn, park, permit, park, postal cards, excuse my language. Oh, come on, guys. Felicity's hats, customers only. I'm gonna have to wait because I'm picking up. I'm gonna have to wait, hopefully. Let's see how it goes, because let's park here. We'll wait. They're opening up, so we'll just sit here and have our coffee and eat. Hat collection, secured the goods. So I've got the hat. The goods have been secured and she's still gorgeous as I remember. I actually am really excited. I just hope the weather stays cute. Weatherman, keep it cute, because as I said, I don't want to be wearing a coat or anything like that. So that's just gonna flop. I wonder if I could get my nails done now. I need to be at Kyrie's presentation for 1 o'clock. It's 12 minutes past 10. Monday at the nail shop is usually not too bad, and I don't really need nothing crazy done. Tomorrow, what am I doing? Kind of need, if I'm going to do them, I need to get them done. I reckon if I go to the nail shop now, I reckon definitely have time to get to Kyrie's thing on time, because I'm literally doing a polish change. I'm not having a full ped. A polish change and a little infill on these nails, and they're short, my nails as well, so it shouldn't be crazy. Goddamn, I hate joining the motorway from over here. It's ridiculous. I think I'm gonna go and chance it, guys. I think I'm gonna do my nails today. I think you might actually go and do my nails today, get that out of the way. So I just think tomorrow, I could possibly do it tomorrow. I've got a lash appointment at 10. Oh, I like this song. One thing I hate is the clean version of dancehall. Oh my god, it kills my soul. I need every word, I need every bad word in there, man. I can't stand radio versions of dancehall songs. They're just ridiculous. Some of the things that they change the words to don't even make no sense. It's so silly. I can't even enjoy Shabba Madapat because he's not saying the words. He's not saying the bad words. Oh, it feels like it's warming up. I was thinking about going home and changing my clothes, but it seems like the summer is fighting back, girl. Summer fight back. I love that for you and me, obviously. I think I'm gonna go and chance it. I'm just gonna go and do my nails now. And guys, I think I was hella wrong. I think I need to cut out the milk. My belly is talking to me. He's saying things. Oof, getting hot. And then another thing Andre and I were talking about, guys, remember Andre's chat, yeah? I don't want to keep reminding you. I just need you to be with me when I'm talking about Andre. You know who I'm talking about. So another thing we were talking about is understanding the algorithms on social media, because I do not understand them. Obviously, I feel like, which I know, it's not I feel like, I actually know for a fact that social media, Instagram in particular, struggles with where to put me. When I put out, one of the things that I don't do, which I'm gonna start doing, when I share information or when I talk the things, I do it on my stories. I don't necessarily put it on my feed. I'm very old school with Instagram in the way that I just want it to be full of pictures and memories and not necessarily me talking. But I need to change that. Reels are obviously the way forward. It's been that way for some time now. So I need to get with the program. Cool, got that. I feel like social media struggles with my audience, who my audience is. And I guess because I have just been posting pictures and not talking too much, so they don't know where to put me, my pictures of my kids or my pictures. It's just pictures, isn't it? It's not necessarily me sharing information or me trying to target an audience. What I do notice is when I speak about or when I post anything about my cancer journey, I'm getting the likes, the engagement is coming in. But it's difficult for me because I don't want to center my social media platforms around my cancer journey. As I've just explained, there's more to me than that, and that's not necessarily my focus. So I guess because when I was sick, I was sharing a lot about cancer, obviously, because that's what I was dealing with at the time. And then when I celebrate for example, my 2-year anniversary of being free from cancer, that particular post got so much traction, but then others haven't. So they are obviously funneling me to people that might be dealing with cancer or whatever. And not to say that I don't want that, but I don't want that. Let's have it right. I don't necessarily want that. So I need to do more reels talking about different subjects, so Instagram in particular can find somewhere to put me. So I'm gonna be doing more reels. Really, it's quite funny actually. Andre gave me a list of questions to answer on different topics and basically just answer them on camera. He's like, I don't want you to be thinking about too much. Stop overthinking. I don't want you to be thinking about a sales strategy, an audience or whatever. I just want you to answer these questions to camera, because I feel like everybody else around me, and people tell me all the time, my strong point is not necessarily selling or teaching. My strong point is being real, and my personality is my strong point. And basically I can help people by talking about my personal experience, and that is my biggest asset. And I've always known that, but again, the self-doubt from ADHD, my self-doubt it wreaks havoc on me, I'm not gonna lie. And it's so mad being diagnosed so late or assessed so late with ADHD later on in life. It's answers so much questions, and it's a bit sad, to be honest, because I feel like if I'd known this earlier, I may have developed skills to cope a bit better. But I feel like I'm not where I want to be in life because of self-doubt, because I've always doubted my abilities. Sorry mate, don't cross the road, you'll be brown bread. Because I've always had doubt on my abilities and what I can do, that's really been what's held me back the most. I feel like if I'd have known it's your brain playing tricks on you, girl, I might have been somewhere else. But hey, this is my journey, this is where I'm at, and now that I know that, I need to use what I know to do better. So I will be now filming reels and getting serious about my social media. I'm gonna start filming reels, answering those questions that Andre told me to answer, and putting them up on social media and seeing how they do. That's all a girl can do, man. Let's try. Anyway, I'm at the nail shop. I'm not gonna get nothing cute. I don't know if I'll get my camera out and film that, because it really ain't gonna be nothing interesting. So let me go and do that and get out of here on time. So I am back, nails are done. Just got a little Frenchy tip. Can you see that? Just got a little French tip. Nothing special, same on toes. Feel like I'm fresh and I'm ready for all the festivities ahead. I still feel naked without long nails, but it is what it is. I just want my nails to grow back healthy. So now it's 11:48. I want to go to, I haven't eaten anything. I should really go home and drop a hat off in the house and maybe go to the toilet, because I hate public toilets. I have a little public toilet phobia. I hate using the toilet outside. I kind of need to wee. But also need to eat something. I haven't eaten anything all day, but I don't know what I'd eat, to be honest. I need to try and, I should have gone over to the supermarket and got some food for later, because later on when I grab rain, this thing that I'm going to for Kyrie doesn't finish till 4 o'clock. It's 1 till 4, and I don't actually have any food in. I don't know what I'll cook later. Maybe I will grab something so I don't have to go to the supermarket later. That might make sense. So I can just go home after I've got Rain and not stop off, because he will be tired and he'll be starving. So I might go and do that now and then head home. What I wanted to do is go to the place where I actually bought my car and see if they want to buy it back off me. They might do me a better deal. They might not, but it's worth it. I just want to consider all options. I really don't have the time for putting my car up as for sale sign and all that and doing it privately, although I probably would get a better deal, but I just don't have the time. I just would rather someone just handle that for me. So I'm gonna try there and see if they want to buy the car back. I can go there on the way to Kyrie's expo, they're calling it. I don't know why, but whatever, their show expo. I can go there on the way, so I might try and do that. Oh my god, the man that did my toes, he did my hands and he did my nails the last time. So he just did me a refill and then also redid my toes for me. Guys, when I say the man was bending up my toe, I had to say, excuse me sir, my toes don't go in that direction. Bending up my foot. I don't know what that was all about. Very aggressive with the toes. But yes, I am actually really looking forward to Ladies' Day now. Someone else just messaged me because I had put up that I'd collected my hat on Instagram on my stories. Someone else messaged me, actually, the kid's dad's family, so my ex-in-laws. Oh, that's so weird. Like, those are still my people. So my cousin-in-law, she messaged me to say she's going, she's got her hat, so I'll see them there too. That's exciting. Because like I don't know, I've said before that I'm going for my friend Jermaine's birthday. And Jermaine, I feel like Jermaine is more like, I see him more like a cousin more than a friend. We all grew up on the same estate or in the same area. Parents, our mums and that, were in and out of each other's houses. And his family very much is a part of my life and my childhood and even my adulthood. His aunt not long came to Liverpool to visit my sister and I, and his cousin not long came up to Liverpool to see us. And Jermaine was there at my end of treatment party, birthday party. And yeah, so he's always been like, I feel like he's like my first ever friend. So he's always been a part of my family, and it's so nice that we went to the same primary school as well. And I just feel like it's so nice that we're still in contact. And the only thing, our kids don't know each other, which is unfortunate, but we've still remained in contact. I think it's one day we'll try and get all the kids together. I think that would be nice. I think it's important that the kids know each other, even if that we're not blood related. But there's so much things happen with young people, and then something tragic happens or there's some sort of grievance and you meet together and all the parents know each other and we all grew together, and it can be avoided if everyone lets everyone know who's who. Although for Kyrie's it's kind of different because he's very much out of that, because he obviously hasn't grown up. Well, he hasn't grown up in London, so to speak. He's had his teenage life in Liverpool, so he's not really around. But I think that's even more important for him to know people, so when he does go to London, he can make certain connections and he knows who's who. So let me run into the supermarket, get some food to cook later. I really don't know what I'm going to cook, Rain. I'm having salmon. My kids seem to not like salmon at the moment. I don't know why. Maybe I cooked it too much and I'll put it off them. But I did some miso jerk salmon last night for my dinner. Mine and Rain's dinner. Rain ate the rice, ate the avocado and left the salmon. So I'm not going to waste another bit of salmon on him. That is just ridiculousness. Because I'm going to have that again tonight. But I'll have to find something else for him to have. So that's what I'm going to do now, guys. And I shall pick you up a little bit later. How much it costs? It never been cheap.
I got him out the field, fuck Russell. Going ass Lori about the paddock, and going ass Jordan, that's dead. For leak water, trying to drown a bitch. It's a habit, tricking off a dick. Shit, I'm thinking I'm cooking a pimp. Shit, I'm cooking them like a dump. Shit, like her first gon' sit in a trip. Shit, I'm floating them out in the blimp. Shit, it look like a spin that shit. Spin that shit. Spin that shit.
I'm just pulling up to where Kyrese's expo is. The time was running out on me. I got the shopping in the house, put the hat back in the house. I didn't quickly grab something to eat. I didn't get a chance. I went to the toilet, most importantly. I did not get a chance to go to the car place because by the time I done all that, the time was 12:38, and I had to be there for 1. It's literally 1 minute past 1 now, and I'm like 2 minutes away, so that's good. I didn't think he gave a damn about me coming, but he called and he was like, "Mummy, where are you?" This killer, he likes to act like he's a grown man, but really and truly, he needs his mummy. You always need your mum though, innit? I still need mine, and I don't have her, but I still need her, so I'm excited anyway. I'm proud of him. I want to see what he's done. I know he's worked hard. And the last project, I had to buy the camera for him, and that camera cost £1,000, so best be good. I want to see what money did. With moments to spare, I think I've arrived on time, or no, with moments to spare, really.
In your video, in your film.
What do you mean did you?
Cheer. His war has begun. I'm not just saying I must do the unthinkable. We must stop our brother permanently.
Right, so that was cute. I've finished up with Kyrese's expo. I just left a little bit early, but I got to see his film. It was really good. He's doing really well, and I'm very proud of him. But I could not stay to the very end because I have to shoot off and go and get Rain. His girlfriend's there, so he should be able to get home. She'll probably drop him off, or they'll go out with friends after. These teenagers do, but it's so important to show up for your kids. Like, oh girl, I am trying to be at all places at once and make sure that the kids always feel supported. But when it's just you one, it's so difficult, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Got to be there for my boys. Now I'm just gonna race across the city. Well, not race, but get across the city and go and get Rain from school. It's 3 o'clock now, so he would have finished already. However, he's got after school club, so he'll be fine. I shouldn't be late. It should be good. Physical fitness, Mary Blige with my witness. Under pressure, I lie for you, die for you. Guys, hi. It is the evening time. I've done dinner, bath, bed, routine, all that. I'm just making myself a cup of tea. I feel something sweet, so I've got these little protein New York cheesecakes. I'm gonna try one of these. I probably won't eat all of it, but I just fancy a little something like a cup of tea. Oh, I didn't do the big reveal of the did I? So I'll give you a sneak peek. So here's the box in all its glory. I feel like the box is a lot more dramatic than the hat, because the hat is not that big. But so here's the box, and inside, look at her. So guys, I'm wearing royal blue, and this is her in all her glory. How freaking cute is she? She just gives a regal. So it's on a fascinator headband, and I'm gonna have to carry this on public transport to London. But I am so excited to wear her and my outfit, and I'm excited for the day. I hope it's really good. I hope I haven't hyped this up in my head because I've never been before, but I'm hoping I haven't hyped it up in my head and then it's not all that. But me and Crazy Trina, we make the most out of it. Trina's coming, by the way. So Trina's coming, which is great because that means I'm gonna get some fire pictures because Trina is literally my private photographer. Yes, Trina's coming. I've got other friends and like family members that will be there. So should be a good little day. The weather seems so far, the weather seems like it's gonna be good in London. I think it's saying like 27 degrees. Yeah, so it should be a fire little day. I actually want to do a bet as well. I actually want to bet on some horses, see if I'm lucky. Like, I'm not really a gambling girl, but if you're gonna gamble, if there's any time that you're gonna gamble, it should be there, right? So I am 100% looking forward to that. I'm just gonna make myself a cup of tea, as I said, and go and watch Baddies because it's Baddies Monday. I know Baddies comes on a Sunday, but I don't actually ever watch it until the Monday. So I am about to watch some Baddies with my cup of tea and then take my magnesium and probably take a night owl because I do not have any more calms. But right now I'm relying on them to sleep because the menopause is kicking my ass. And it just keeps me up. I'm tired but never can have a decent night's sleep, which is so annoying. So I have to do what I can to get that sleep in. I'm gonna actually make myself a juice. It's so funny, the things that I take to bed upstairs with me. I'll have a tea, I'll have juice, I'll have a water, I'll have like all these things. I literally, once I take the magnesium glycinate, it don't last. Everything is still there in the morning, untouched. But I like the little tea to warm me up. It's so mad because I like the tea to warm me up. And then I like the cold drink, the apple juice, to cool me down. Oh, it's just a mess in these streets, guys. It's a mess in these menopause streets. But yeah, I guess we'll talk tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to get my lashes done, which is fantastic. I haven't had my lashes done for ages. I try not to unless I'm going on holiday because they're not that good for you, let's face it, but they look fire. So, and after chemo, my lashes were really weak, so I just stayed away from doing anything like that unless it's a special occasion or I'm going on holiday. So I'm gonna get them done. So I've got them for, what the hell am I saying? I'm gonna get my lashes done, so I've got them for the Royal Ascot, and then I've got them to go to Malta. Safina's doing them for me. Safina, who does my facials and my eyebrows, she does my lashes, so it should be good. And then also I'm gonna go to We Buy Any Car and see if they want to buy my car, because apparently they buy any car, right? I don't actually want to sell it right this minute, but I just want to see what they're saying. So I've got a meeting with them tomorrow, and then I need to properly pack my bag for Ascot. I have already packed, but I just need to put makeup in there and stuff like that. So I'll do that tomorrow as well. And hopefully we will talk then, girlies. So good night and God bless. Good morning. Don't mind me and my puffy face. I am on my way to go and get my lashes done. The day is glorious. Oh, did I lock my car? The weather is glorious. The prep for Royal Ascot continues. The prep for Malta continues. My hair chatter, thank God I'm wearing a big hat because I don't get my hair done until Saturday when I get back. So we're just gonna have to do a little something, make it do what it do. I'm gonna grab a coffee and then I'm gonna go to my lash appointment. I'll go and see, I'm a bit early, so I'll go and say hi to Paige. I feel like I'm always in Paige's shops. In my vlogs, I feel like I'm always in her shop. But I'm enjoying the day. The morning's gone well. No shouting at the kids this morning. It's been a good morning. Defo in my iced coffee era. Go on, take me face down.
Looking for this? I usually put the pads, but you don't stick. It's pointless. But you're excited to go to Dubai?
I am, but nervous.
Will your son like it or will he not?
Oh, yeah, he loves it. He loves the
does
bike.
he?
He's looking forward to it, but at the same time, he's sad as well because obviously he's only ever lived in Liverpool. He's been in the same class with the same people since nursery. Him and Caden have been together since they were like 2 or 3.
So he's gonna miss Katie.
So yeah, he's gonna go through all the normal emotions of leaving. I actually feel like it builds resilience.
High volume.
Cross them up, all these street need boss. Cross them up, turn your click up, dog. Turn them up, turn your bitch up, dog. Turn around, turn these streets can't cross. Cross them up, all these street need boss. Cross them up, turn your click up, dog. Turn them up, turn your bitch up, dog. Turn around, turn these streets can't cross. Cross them up, all these street need boss. Cross them up, turn your click up, dog. Turn them up, turn your bitch up, dog. Turn around, turn your click up, dog.
He want the scoop, she want the tea, she want the tea. I cannot speak, we keepin' it street, we keepin' it street. I took a loss, but you still gon' get beat, you still gon' get beat. How much it cost? It never been cheap, it never been. Turn your click up, dog. Turn them up, turn your bitch up, dog. Turn around, turn these streets can't cross it. Cross them up, all these streets need bosses. Boss them up, turn your click up, dog. Turn them up, turn your bitch up, dog. Turn them up, turn these streets can't cross it. Cross them up, all these streets need bosses. When my dog get low in his pockets, I'm picking them up. We came from the bottom together, my nigga, we get it, we splitting it up. If my bitch tell me pay for that pussy, I'll take her ass shopping and tell her shut up. Standing on bitches ain't nothing to put that shit up.
Morpheus 8. Yeah, it's another thing, micro needling. Some other skin thing that some people do. It's Morpheus. I have to look it up. Morpheus.
Go down, you're still in it.
Stop it now anyway. I only need a
stop
little
it.
bit. Guys, I'm back from my appointment. My lashes look so good. Oh, I love them. Well done, Safina. She took care of me. You know why I like wearing lashes? Because I absolutely cannot stand mascara. So this is good. This should last me for Malta as well. I was going to get her to retint my eyebrows, but I just thought I'll just go and get a pencil. I'm going to go to get an eyebrow pencil now. I'm so excited about Ascot. Also, I'm going to go and I was going to stay with my friend Trina, but Trina, the time I get, my train tomorrow is at 1 o'clock to London. My train's at 1. I get to London about 3:30. Trina's still going to be at work, and then she's got a hair appointment, so she's not going to be available till around 10 at night. I'm not waiting around. When I go to London, I need to get off that train and go somewhere and put my feet up. So I phoned my ex's stepmom, the kids' other nan, and I'm going to go and stay with her. We're going to drink wine, we're going to catch up. I love Pauline. Nanny Pauline's the best. I'm gonna go there, gonna catch up, gonna drink wine, we're gonna kiki, have some dinner, and then she also lives close to the tube station, so it makes getting to the meeting point very easy for me the next day on Ascot Day. I'm feeling lucky as well. I feel like I've got a little lucky spirit, so I am actually gonna bet tomorrow on a horse. I'm just feeling like we're gonna have a fantastic day. It's turned out really warm today in Liverpool, and I've got these long sleeves on. I might go and change my clothes, but I need to go home and get some paperwork for the car before I go to the car sales place. So I may change, but we'll see. But right now I'm heading to the retail park. I'm going to look to see if I can see a different clutch bag for tomorrow's outfit. I'm not loving the one that I'm bringing. I can't be bothered to go and look for another one elsewhere. Like, I could go to town and get one, but I just feel like that's long. So this iced coffee is actually quite strong. I made it with oat milk this time, and I'm not getting the stomach rumble, so I think I need to start letting go of milk. I'm gonna head to the retail park close to my house, see if I can see a different clutch bag for tomorrow. Also get a pair of sandals or flip-flops for Malta. Eyebrow pencil. I feel like I need some more setting spray. I've got no more setting powder, but I don't know if I really need that for Malta. Me, less is more. The more shit I pile up on my face, the more it just sweats off and I look like a melted ice cream. So maybe I could do without that. But so far, today is a good day. I feel like this week might be actually a good week. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I really want to win some money, but I don't know how this betting thing goes. I want to look up the names of the horses beforehand. I need to do my research. I can't be just betting blindly. That is not me.
I'm like, no. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm lethal, hold on. I'm 305, hold on. Can I please have your attention? I said, this is the captain speaking, and I'm Mr. Terminal 4.
So what I'm actually looking for is a gold clutch bag. I just seen one in River Island that's not too bad. I don't really like the one I'm taking with me, or the option that I've got at home. It doesn't really match my shoes. So I've seen two in River Island. I'm just gonna go to H&M now to see if there's anything else before I make that decision. But yeah, that's what, and maybe some sandals. I really just need to go through the ones that I've got, to be honest, and avoid spending unnecessarily, because I have heaps of sandals. So yeah, maybe not the sandals, but I've seen some in River Island that I really like as well. So guys, I just went to We Buy Any Car to basically see about selling my car, and apparently there's still the flipping stolen marker or something on it. So I need to call the insurance and get that taken off, otherwise no one can sell my car. It's crazy. So why the insurance haven't put on the system that my car was recovered, I don't know, but that's what's messing me up. So I'll have to get that sorted out. What a nightmare. But he said as soon as that's sorted out, we'll work on getting the best quote. Guys, so it's 9 o'clock in the evening and I've only just made my dinner, but I thought I'd show you. Look what I made. So this is a miso jerk salmon. We've got a mixed salad with avocado, feta, a boiled egg, and some long stem broccoli. We've got to get this protein in. I'm trying to stick to this anti-inflammatory thing. However, I don't know if I should be eating feta cheese, but guys, one day at a time. Morning. So it's ascot day. I have been up since 1 o'clock in the morning. Me and the boys' nan were up chatting away, and actually watched some of my previous vlogs with her, which was a bit weird, but great. So yeah, it's after 7 in the morning and I need to get ready because it's ascot day. And I've phoned Trina to make sure she's up, and Trina is in the shower. But there's no problem with Trina getting up. It's just whatever happens between the time of getting up and getting to where we need to be, why Trina ends up late. But fingers crossed she'll be on time today.
High volume, high volume.
Come rewind me. Girl, I get the money if you make you mine. If you love me, nothing make you mad. Now only you give me love and make me nice.
So I've got to the designated meeting spot, and I've just seen my friend's mum I haven't seen in years, and she's given us our goodie bags for Gems Day, and it has cake in, aprons, because we're going to go to a brunch and we don't want to get messy, so it's got all that in. I can see straws. I don't know, when I get inside I will open it properly, but it looks very cute. Very excited, waiting for Trina. Trina is en route. That planting looks well, right? Trina doing a photo shoot in the people them's car. She is hilarious. Of course she's doing photo shoot in the people them car that she met 2 seconds ago.
My friends.
On a business.
And your name is, sorry, say it again?
Rayon.
Rayon, and this is Rayon's brand. How do you say it, Rayon?
Pure Moja.
Pure Moja. Well, I've got a, what flavour is this one?
That's pineapple.
I've got a pineapple one in my bag to mix with my tequila, so I will tell you how good it is.
That's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rayon.
white.
No.
Of course. Rayon's outside looking fresh. Okay, Rayon. Guys, I thought I solved the problem, but the sweaty top lip has come back with a vengeance. The main op of life.
lip is the op.
It's the biggest op. It's rivaling my baby father right now. That's how oppy it is. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks.
What are we gonna do?
VIP.
Bust a booty up and down and make that boy want it. Bust a booty up and down and make that boy want it. Bust a booty up, bust a booty up, bust a booty up. You fake. Come on. Give me when you get your. Give me when you get. Give me when you get your. Give me when you. Give me when you. Give me when you get your. Rock out your. Come on.
VIP.
Managed to get some food. It was actually quite a lot for £15. I don't think £15 was that bad. Do you think? No. We're gonna go and eat this and then find the party. So it turns out we were in the wrong enclosure all along. Oh, thank you. We need to find the VIP area. I feel like we look like VIPs. Girl, hey, I am now home, back from ladies' day at the races. What a time. Just excuse me because I'm looking crusty and dusty but never musty. I had a good time. I'm just gonna go back to drop off the hat because I just realized I will be going to Malta literally. It's Monday morning, but might as well say Sunday night. My flight is at 5:55 in the morning and I've got to get to the airport. I've got to check in 3 hours before, which means leaving at least 4 hours before. So you might as well say Sunday night I'm going to Malta. So I thought, let me try. Saturday, it's Friday today, Saturday morning I've got a hairdresser's appointment. So and then I need to sort out rain stuff to go round to my sister's. So basically I just thought I'm not gonna have a lot of time tomorrow, so let me drop the hat back to Felicity's hire so I'm not away and then they don't get their hat back and they think I've stolen or some silliness. So I'm just gonna try and drop it back there now. Hopefully there's someone in the store. Yesterday was good, different experience. Obviously I've never been to Royal Ascot before. I've always wanted to go but I've never been, and I think if you're gonna go, ladies' day is a fun day to go. But I went for my friend's birthday. I don't know if I've told you this before. If I'm repeating myself, sorry. So I went for a friend of mine's birthday. I've been friends with him since I was born, basically. Well, not born, but since I can, as far back as I can remember. We grew up in the same area. Our parents were all friends. Kind of grew up in and out each other's family homes and stuff like that. So I've known him my whole entire life. We went to the same primary school. so on and so forth. So it was nice to see him, catch up, celebrate with him. Only thing I will say, when I attend people's events, I find it so difficult to just attend as a guest and not a flipping event specialist observer, you know what I mean? So I could feel myself picking holes in the organisation of the day, which I said to him I will speak to him about. I don't know if he wants to keep doing it or he's going to change what he does, because I think he went to Ascot last year. I was unable to attend last year, and then he went again this year, so I don't know if he's going to go again next year. This is going to be a thing for him, because it does fall on his birthday every time. This car is, let me just dress back, because these fucking cars, excuse my language, sorry. Oh, fuck's sake. There I go again with them F-bombs. I just cannot with these drivers. I don't even know if I told you that last week, was it last week or was it Monday? I can't even remember. I feel like the days are all rolling into one at this point. But someone went into the back of my car. I think I might have told you this already. I'm always on here cursing these drivers, and there's an actual valid reason. So they cannot drive for shit here. And someone went into the back of my car. Lucky for her, the damage weren't bad. But obviously, I was just about to, I'm getting ready to sell her Black China, so I could do without any damage. And then on top of that, We Buy Any Car, which I may have told you already. Excuse me again if I've already told you. Went to We Buy Any Car to see what they would offer me for my car, and then the agent there basically told me that there's a marker on my car from when it was stolen last year. My car was stolen last year and then recovered a couple of days later, but obviously when it got stolen, I reported it to the police and my insurance company, and then the insurance put a marker on your car just in case someone tries to sell it, and so the insurance put a marker on your car to say that this is a stolen vehicle or this whatever, or it's been scrapped. Anyway, once it's recovered and you alert your insurance that the car's been recovered and whatever, they're supposed to take that marker off. It was still on my car, so I've been putting it into all different fast selling car websites, and everyone's saying they can't sell my car. But luckily the man at We Buy Any Car said to me, come in, I need to speak to you. And when I came in, he told me there's a mark on your car. Has your car ever been stolen? So I was like, I got burgled last year. So he was like, you need to call your insurance and tell them to take the marker off the car. So I'm gonna go and do, so I did that. I phoned them, and they told me it takes 5 days to be removed. So hopefully it will be removed in the next few, well, when I come back from Malta, and then I'll try and sell the car. But anyway, back to yesterday's events. So the invitation basically said we're gonna have a champagne brunch. We were sent a menu to choose our menus and what food we wanted, and the menu looks divine. There was a choice of like Caribbean breakfast, a vegetarian option, and then more of an English option, I believe. I obviously chose the Caribbean option, which had ackee saltfish in it, turkey sausage, turkey bacon, eggs, whatever. I think there's one with beans, or what, I didn't get any beans. But anyway, so there was that. So we was told to arrive at a location at 10 o'clock. It was like in South London, near my old stomping ground, Clapham Junction. We were given the address the night before, and so I was able to tell my Uber where I needed to go. But it was like 15 such and such road behind the rear of Clapham Junction station. So cool. I got there for maybe 10 to 10, so it was 9:50. And then I was at the back of Clapham Junction. The first red flag was that the Uber man couldn't pick up a number 15. He was like, I can't see any number 15. So I was like, well, it's fine. He told us to meet outside the train station anyway, so just pull up outside the train station, drop me off, which he did. And then I saw my friend, the birthday boy, I saw his mum. So I was like, I waved her down and I started speaking to her. So I was like, what's happening? She was like, oh, they're supposed to be serving food here. So I was like, where? And she was here, pointed to under the arch of the train station side of the road. So I was like, where? She was like, here. And then I could see someone like pouring champagne on a table that was set up on the pavement. And I was like, right. And then it suddenly dawned on me that we weren't going to a restaurant or an establishment to eat said brunch or drink champagne. It was actually being served on the side of the road. That's the second red flag for me, because obviously it's ladies' day. We're going to the Royal Ascot. We're all dressed up. we're ready for a champagne brunch reception. I don't want to eat my breakfast on the side of the road. Bearing in mind, we're at a train station, so we've got people coming on and off their trains. It's a few shops under the arches, shops selling, it's like bits and bob shops, let's have it right. I wasn't really paying attention. There's like a bits and bob shop, like, and then it's the bus garage where the buses come. So everyone's coming in and everyone looks fantastic in their outfits. At this point, I've noticed the coach is already there, parked up, so I'm like, cool, we'll either take our breakfast on the coach or whatever. But that didn't seem to happen because we were waiting for some time for all the arrivals. So obviously, I hate saying this, but being black people, no one was really on time. There was a few people that were obviously there on time, but that we had to wait a while for people to arrive. So we were waiting. While we're waiting, the food's bagged up and it's getting cold. So you're like, oh, I want to eat my food. And bearing in mind, you're a woman, you've woke up early. You woke up early to get yourself ready and then get there on time. So I'd been up from early and I hadn't eaten anything. I'd told a kid's nan, don't make me no breakfast, even if she offered to make me food. And I was like, no, don't make me anything because I know I'm going to go and eat this breakfast. So, for fuck's sake, because I knew I was going to go and eat this breakfast, I was like, oh yeah, don't make me anything to eat. So by the time I got there and the food was getting put out, I was friggin' starving. And then I had no option really but to eat the breakfast sitting up on a bench at the bus stop, which I feel like we all look too nice to do that. So I didn't love that bit, but the vibes were nice, everybody was friendly. He had made us these goodie bags, and inside the goodie bags, I showed you what was in the goodie bags on the coach. You would have seen that by now. That little touch, gorge, loved that. Got on the coach, as you can see, vibes are up. We'd all had a drink by now on empty stomachs. So we were merry, music was playing, the DJ was playing, the tunes were jamming, and that was cool. But because we left a lot later than what we anticipated, it felt like we were rushing to get to the enclosure because we didn't want to miss the first race. So once we got there, it was an hour or so drive, it wasn't too bad. Got there, the birthday boy spoke about what time the bus was going to pick us up. Don't be late, we don't know one wants to get left behind. We're all going to walk in as a unit together. He had his film crew, blah, which was great. Go on, silly bitch. I don't know, the driving here brings out the worst in me, and to be honest, I feel like when I get to Dubai, it's not going to be much better, is it? And when I get to Dubai, it's not going to be much better because the driving situation, no one can drive in Dubai either. Or I don't even know what it is, why. Maybe it's because it's a land with people from all different places. Americans drive shocking. The British, depending on where you're from, drive all right. I don't know, but Dubai driving, the traffic's awful, so everyone gets annoyed. They're hot. I'm not looking forward to driving in Dubai. But anyway, I digress. Back to yesterday's events. So we arrived, parked up, we've all come off the coach, we're walking in together. We're in the Queen's enclosure, which is the one just below the Royals, so you can see where the Royals are sitting. Once we get in there, we kind of dispersed. We stayed in the same sort of area, but some of the girls were together, me and Trina were together, the guys were betting, the girls placed a few bets, and everybody seemed to do all right with the betting, I'm not gonna lie. And that part, you just sit on the grass, you get your little drinks. Inside, the queues felt like it was long for the bars and the food, but they actually weren't. They moved really quickly. I didn't feel like I had to do a lot of waiting around for anything, not for drinks, not for the toilets, not for anything really. The queues they all moved quite quickly. And obviously the toilets in the Queen Anne's enclosure were kept clean, and because you don't know if you're a little bit of a public toilet phobia, I can't, so I'm always like, oh, the toilets are quiet, but they were fine. Yeah, there's that. We did a bit of racing, but once the races are like, and you see the horse, you only see the horses for like seconds because they whiz past you and that. So once the races are gone, it's kind of like, we do. And like the travellers are there, you know, travellers love a bit of racing and betting and all that, dressed to the nines. It was lovely to see everybody's outfits, and people are wearing what the ladies were wearing, the hats, whatever. Loads of compliments about my outfit and my hat. I don't care, I'll insert pictures. My outfit ate down. I got loads of compliments on my outfit, and it's so funny, you know, sometimes you need to go and shop in your wardrobe, because I'd had that dress, I want to say I've had that dress ages. I don't know if I had that dress before I got sick or after, but I've had it for ages and I was too fat for it, so I never wore it. But honey chow, you know, always a right moment for the outfits, and that was it, mate. Proper. I looked all right, if I may say so myself. Nothing like how I look today, that's for sure. But yes, look at these people driving like, oh god. Yes, loads of compliments on my outfit. All the ladies looked gorgeous. It was nice. But then after a while, you're like, okay, what do you do now? So then I remembered Rachel is working. My friend Rachel's working at the Windsor enclosure, which is more party vibes. That's where our people are gonna be. The DJs are there. There's other bandstands. Like, the whole stage is giving very much festival vibes. But the thing is, when you buy your ticket for, you can hear me. I got the window open. It's hot. You buy your ticket for whatever particular enclosure you've got, you're supposed to stay in that enclosure. You're not actually allowed to go into others. But I feel like if I bought an expensive, oh shit, have I gone the wrong way? I'm yapping and I've gone the wrong rotted way. Don't know if I can go this way. No, I need to turn around, girl. Oh god, I feel like I've got a bit of hay fever symptoms as well of late. Very sneezy and my nose was running while I was in London. But yeah, I'm yapping and I've gone the total wrong way. It's not the wrong way, but it is, because there's no way for me to get onto that road. That Hat Street is like on the dual carriage and there's a tiny little slip road, and if you miss it, you can't get there, but you can't enter it from where I was trying to go. Anyway, so as I was saying, I decided I need to go and find Rachel because she's the head organizer over there in the jumping enclosure, and we want some vibes at this point. So Trina and I went looking for the vibes and we found the vibes, only for a short time, but by the time we got into the vibes, it was time to go back to the coach. By then we're tired, we've eaten food, whatever, the day's over. You just want to go home. You've been in your outfit all day, stupid hat on your head, it was very warm, and you just want to get on the coach. You've been standing or sitting on grass, your ass is hurting, your ankles are hurting, everything was hurting, my back, my shoulders, my ass, my ankles, everything. Just wanted to get on the coach and go back. All I was thinking about was getting back to Nanny Pauline's and getting in that bed, getting a shower and getting in that bed. Anyway, got there and you see everybody boarding their coaches, doing their little wave out the window, and our coach ain't there. All this big chat about getting to the coach on time and not getting left behind. We get there and the coach is not there. The coach, the guy driving the coach, was basically moonlighting, had another job on, left the flipping place to go and do a school run, or after school club or a school run, and then get back to try and get us on time, which in theory probably could have worked if everything ran on time in the first place. If we had left on time, maybe he would have had sufficient time. But obviously when you're trying to get back into Royal Ascot, into Windsor or wherever it is, yeah, we're trying to get back in, there's going to be traffic because people are going in and out. There's a major event going on, so there's going to be traffic. So he was stuck in traffic coming in to get us, and we basically waited another hour on the grass waiting for him to pick us up so we could go home. By then I was over it. Like, bless birthday boy, he kept on asking who his organizer was. Have you spoken to the driver? The driver was giving the same 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes every time we spoke. And it just got to the point where I was just like, oh yeah, I'm over this. And you know what it is? I'm so impatient. I hate waiting. We'll pay for convenience. I don't want to wait. I don't want to queue up. I don't want to do any of that stuff. If there's a queue jump situation happening, I am going to be there, front row and center. Where do I give my money? Because I do not want to wait. I'm too old and I've been through too much. I don't want to be waiting for nothing. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm already fuming now because I've been standing on my foot for long enough. My ankles are hurting. Gemma, you're doing stupidness, but we go and see. I shouldn't have done that. That little driving move that I done was really not great. But anyway, waiting bit weren't good. Didn't love that. Back on the coach, and then birthday boy announces that he's got a little after spot where they'll be giving out Morley's, which I was like, ooh, Morley's, because Morley's for a South Londoner, it's a chicken shop basically, but it's very nostalgic for a South Londoner. So he went there. I just thought, well, good, at least that's in a place. He said it was in somewhere that was close by to the station. A lot of people got off at the station because they had parked their cars there. Then I stayed on the coach with Trina. We went to this same spot. Some chicken wings, because you love a chicken wing. Got some chicken wings and the Uber. And then by the time that had all done, the Uber came within minutes and I got back to Nanny Pauline's. A lot later, oh, it was so cute. She had made me something to eat, dinner, some sea bass and crow, and oh, that was lovely. So I ate that again. I feel like I ate a lot yesterday. I had the fish and chips. I had the breakfast. I didn't eat all my breakfast, mind you, but I had the breakfast. I had fish and chips. I didn't eat all the fish and chips neither. I hardly ate any of it. It was huge. Me and Trina by right should have just bought one and shared it because that was ridiculous. Fish and chips. Had a few wings. I had like wings out of the box, and then went home and had the sea bass, boxed off the sea bass. Didn't eat all the potatoes, but she did corn with it, potatoes, sea bass. Yeah, I ate all the sea bass, didn't eat all the corn. I ate all the corn, didn't eat all the potatoes. But I suppose in my mind I'm thinking, oh my god, I ate loads yesterday, but I had nibbles of every meal. Like I never finished not one meal, and I had nibbles of everything. So really and truly, I probably didn't eat as much as I thought I did. So all in all, it was a good day. I enjoyed myself. If I were to go back, I probably would go in the Windsor enclosure with the parties. I don't know if I'd go back, to be honest. Done it now, innit? Anyway, I'll be in Dubai, so I don't know. I definitely would probably work it as an event, as an operations team. I think being on that side would be really interesting, but I'm not in a hurry to do that again, basically. But my takeaways from the day is basically always just have an organizer with experience, number one, because you can tell when event managers don't really have the experience. And this is like what I said the other day, everybody thinks they can be an event organizer these days. Sorry, let me drum up the window so you can actually hear what I'm saying. So everybody feels like they can be an event organizer these days, and I find it very interesting. And you can see the people that literally have just had this idea that they want to do events, and then you can actually see the difference between people with the actual credentials to do so. I think that shows. My other takeaway is basically my outfit. 8 girl, all the way down to the ground. Sometimes shopping your wardrobe, guys, because thank God I didn't have to buy the dress and then hide the hat. Everyone was like, oh, your hat's amazing, that must have cost a bomb. I was just like, girl. Girl. But I've arrived back at Felicity's hats now, so I'm gonna go and take the hat back. Who's that coming around the back door? I've arrived at the shop, so I'm gonna go and take the hat back now. I'm glad I just drove past so I could see that it is actually open, which is good, because I thought they would be at the races themselves, but I suppose there's still people doing collections for tomorrow's races. But you're dishevelled, child. I am dishevelled. After this, I haven't eaten anything all day as per. I'm gonna get something to eat and then go and get Rain from the school. But overall, it was a success.